Hello again, Internet. Justin here. Last time, if you've been watching, you may have noticed that this chest was completely messed up and I just started on the floor of the factory. Well, it's been about a week since I recorded that last video and I've improved my little world quite a bit, and I want to show you. The factory is no longer just a floor. It has walls, no roof, and this machine right here. This is actually the third time I've made this machine. What it does is basically equivalent exchange and the rest industrial craft working together. As you can see, I have my energy condenser making sticky resin, which goes into the extractor, which is powered with a ton of overclocker upgrades. Well, I had like a burpy brain fart thing there for a second. Overclocker upgrades, energy storage, transformers, so this thing goes ridiculously fast. You want to see it go? This is how fast it goes. And pumps them all out into a automatic crafting table. Basically, an automatic crafting table is made by putting a crafting table in the middle with 4 cogs around the outside, and then you put in what you want to go in there, and you get the result, which is copper cable. So let's grab some copper cable out of that one, because we also have copper cable pumping in there. Yippee! And the copper cable automatically gets pumped out into the next crafting table, where iron is smelted into, what's it called, refined iron? Yeah, refined iron into this one with redstone to make circuits. Now this pipe goes nowhere. Or does it? What this is a transporter pipe. It's kind of cheating because it isn't a real thing, but neither is magic, so whatever. Anyway, basically you take the transporter pipe, the input there and the output there, and put it all right here. Whoop, oh, I gave away the secret already, didn't I? And that's where it goes. Anyway, those electronic circuits all go down there. Then you have more wires going with tin and redstone to make batteries. And then over here we have cobblestone going into an automatic crafting table, which makes furnaces, and more iron going into the electric furnace. This is actually 2 layers because I want a lot of iron for this. 2 layers of iron going into this, which makes machine blocks, so machine blocks and furnaces, and a battery makes a generator. Then the generator plus these 2 over here are making coal dust, that's a macerator, and this is making glass. It all goes together to make solar panels. We got 2 stacks of solar panels, which is a lot. And one thing you should always know that I made a mistake on is that you should have an overflow protection. Basically, the overflow protection down here is obsidian pipes, which will pick up anything that drops. Because if your crafting table is full of glass and glass keeps coming and you don't fix it, it's all going to fall down, and too much of it will crash your server. Will ruin your game and ruin your life. I had that happen to me on my first one that I made. Yeah, the first one that I made, actually there was just way too much. It kept overflowing and overflowing and overflowing, and then the game, my computer couldn't handle all the lag and nastiness that was happening because of all these little chunks, or all these little bits everywhere. It was just too much, and there was nothing I could do. I had to delete the world. It was disappointing, but it was an earlier version of this. As you can see, this is perfected. I can't get it any better than this. Each one of these switches goes to the chest, which pumps stuff out. So I can control it like that. And I also have one master switch, which activates everything. And the problem is this one's out of sequence. But that's alright. There is one thing I want to fix on this whole contraption, though. Only one thing that is going to cause me problems. Is that when these redstone engines turn red and really start pumping, the coal that I put into the macerator starts to build up faster than it can output it. Bit of a problem, not too big. But I could fix that by putting a obsidian pipe right here, like this, and put a redstone engine underneath it, and it would suck up everything that came out of there. And then I can just hook it up into my overflow. What happened there? And I can just hook it up to my overflow. Oh, and by the way, the overflow all goes into this chest. Pretty cool, eh? I like to think so. So, let's find out what needs more copper cables. That should be good. And I pretty much just watch this machine closely to make sure it's working properly. It does work pretty good. I still like to boost its speed a little bit every now and then. It takes a lot of power as well. Too much, actually. So what I'm gonna have to do is upgrade my MFE into an MFSU. And just so you know, it drains it completely during nighttime, but during the day, I took all those solar panels and I made a whole stack of medium voltage arrays. 3 more medium voltages and I can get a high voltage. And as you can see, even with all those machines going, the power is still going up. Pretty sweet. I'm going to have to upgrade that eventually. Oh, and I've completely upgraded this. It is all Mark III. Everything. Everything in here is Mark III now. Killer. So as you can see, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000. Yeah, that's right. I am making EMC like a crazy. So, I also made the Kleiner Star Omega. It's at 930, almost a million EMC. It goes up to 25 million. Like, it's gonna be a while before that thing goes down. So, that is pretty cool, eh? I haven't bothered to put a roof or anything because I didn't want to complete the factory and make it all nice and pretty, then realize I have to blow down a wall to make the solar panel factory like clean and neat, as clean and neat as it is. And I just check how everything's doing by walking along here and taking stuff out and putting stuff back. I am super impressed with what I've created. And sometimes I'll just take a stack of something and aid the whole process. Like this is going to be cranking out so many electronic circuits. Do 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 do. I've spent way too much time looking at this so far. Which is good because I need more electronic circuits. I also need more generators, which means I'm going to have to plop this into this. Make it go really fast. I plop this into here. Fly, fly, fly. I wouldn't want to get stuck in there. I'd have to dig my way out. And it's cranking these out like nothing. Just take that, just put it in here, and make it go even faster. Now with those going at full speed, see my generators going into there. Solar panels cranking out. One thing I do need to show you is that solar panels, you can, I already told you that you can hook up 8 of them to make a low voltage solar array. And basically you just need a one of these things. I forget what it's called, but I'll tell you in a second here. A low voltage transformer. I should have made a few of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Five, 6, 7, 8. And then a medium voltage one. Wrong. One step at a time there, boyo. I still got a cat meowing in the background. I haven't killed all of them. I'm not that horrible of a monster. So an entire stack of low voltage solar panels makes one medium voltage solar array. So to make a high voltage solar array, you would need 8 stacks of solar panels. Good thing I got this machine, because it's going to do it for me. Uh-oh. Am I out of power or something? I hear something going crazy over here. Just gotta keep an eye on that. Ah, 1, 2, 3. Let's see how that works. 1, 2. Maybe I can balance this. Come on, build up power. Does it have any power going into it? What's going on over here? You got power. You don't got power. Yeah, I'm gonna stick another transformer upgrader into these things. And then hook them directly up to an MFE. The MFE holds... yeah. No, this is the MFE that I got. 600,000. The MFSU... this one here... holds 10 million? Yeah, 10 million EMT. And output's 512. Output's the same as a nuclear reactor. Yeah, that's right. So it's one of those things you gotta be careful with. I'm gonna move my solar farm around a little bit. I'm gonna do some other things so I don't blow anything up. And another thing I'm gonna do is just turn this off. It's getting noisy. I don't like noisy. I'm a peaceful, easy, quiet kind of guy. I don't do noisy very well. Ooh, refined iron. Which means I can go all the way over here and just plop it in. And it will kind of help, I guess. That's a lot of rubber coming out of there. There we go. Should clean that up a bit. Kinda, sorta. More of those, more of these, more of that, more of the other thing. It's one of those things I just monitor all the time. And this... Oh, I need generators for it to be going fast. I thought I had some batteries. Huh. I guess batteries are slow because of the tin. Can't win them all. What else takes redstone? Oh, and it's all labeled up here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Redstone. Redstone goes in here? It certainly does. Alright. Balance. 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 Oh, so close. Anyway. So, that was my machine. When we started, there was almost 2 stacks. I took one out, so it made about 42 in that short time. I could keep it going. I don't really want to. I'm scared of what'll happen. I don't want it to blow up my server or anything. So that's it for now. I have another idea using some red power engines. I think they're called red power engines. What are they called? I'm just gonna type in engine. You know what? I have no idea what they're called, so we're gonna find it out right now. Oh, oh, getting close. Blue electric motor. Anyway, you can hook up the blue electric motor to some scaffolding and make it move. My sister had an idea for a giant walking robot. Meow is right. So, talk to you next time. Bye!